No? How do you feel about being here with Rez?
Oh, Reza. Yesterday on the flight, he royally pissed me off.
You haven't even landed
No,
and
we
he's pissed
haven't.
you off already?
Yeah, I mean, it was just too much. He was pandering to Ruby quite a lot on the flight. Like, we were walking through security and he was helping her with her bags. And I was just like, are you well?
Did he help you with yours?
No. And it annoyed me, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
and
just
you don't want
people-please
everyone
you.
to now be like, oh, did you see that? Like,
No, I can't be bothered for everyone to talk, and you know how
Oh,
they
they
all
will.
are. Yeah, they will, and Ruby was also probably loving it, so I'm just like...
Do you think?
I know.
If it doesn't work for you, I want to make sure that you feel confident enough to say that to him.
Yeah, I agree.
For me, I would want to know where I stand with someone.
I don't know, it's hard, but I just want to know that the end goal is the same.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm happy to be patient, but, like, you have
Yeah.
to see a future with me, otherwise it's a waste of each other's time.
So what's going on with you and Bella? Because does she know that we're here having lunch?
Bells doesn't know that we're here.
Right.
I'm in a bit of a pickle. I was never not going to be your mate. I shouldn't have to report in and have an ultimatum between being friends with you and seeing Bella. Like,
I agree,
that
there
doesn't
shouldn't
make
be.
any sense to me.
But there needs to be also a level of transparency, whereas,
Yeah.
like, if you're not prepared to not be my friend and we are going to hang out, we are all on this trip together and I do like to confide in you and we have a wonderful friendship, I do think you need to translate that to her.
You're misinterpreting the situation. I shouldn't need to check in with anyone, not just Bella, on what I do and who I'm friends with, OK? Yes, I could be transparent with Bella and I will moving forward, but I'm certainly not going to check in like she's my headmistress. I think I need to work out why
You're holding back a bit with her.
I don't want to be in a relationship and whether that's a me thing or a Bella thing.
Hopefully you'll figure that out whilst you're
Yeah.
out here.
Oh, hi, Bells.
Ah, Bells.
Hi.
Bella.
Hey, babe. There's a spare seat over here, love.
Don't worry, love.
I'd rather not, actually.
I sense a bad mood.
Oh,
or something.
no.
Yeah, I just had a phone call from Hugo saying you and Ruby went home together last night.
Define home together.
Well, you were seen leaving in a cab together.
Yeah, she got in the taxi with me. I called you whilst you were having a DMC with Sam.
I don't think that you and Ruby are having a secret affair. That's not what this is.
So what's the issue?
The issue is that to everyone else, it looks like you prioritise her over me. After the pandering to Ruby at the airport, and then everyone seeing you get a taxi home together.
What do you mean pandering at the airport?
Helping her through security.
Did I help Ruby through security?
I'm just drinking my beer.
I was sat at that rugby yesterday, and everyone's giving me their 2 cents on our relationship, and it's just, I'm quite bored of hearing it.
What did they say?
That I deserve better, and Hugo actually said that I should know my worth. Because you clearly don't.
You seem to care a lot more than me. I don't care what Hugo, whatever his name is, says, because I actually don't even know his surname. You're going to allow him to comment on our situation when he doesn't even know either of us. And he's going to cause this.
I'm not sitting there and entertaining it. I'm coming and talking directly to you.
Yes, because of what Hugo said to you.
Because of what Hugo said. Sorry, do you just want me to ignore it?
Yes.
And not have a conversation with you about it? That's not how
Preferably, yeah.
communication works.
No, as in, like...
Sorry, am I speaking another language?
I think so.
Am I speaking another language? But just think about what you're doing and how it looks. That's what gets to me, that I'm caught off guard. The same with the situation back in London, Rez, when you didn't tell me that you guys hang out and then I'm caught off guard by Sam and Yaz. That is what's happening. So I'm put in a position where I don't know how to deal with it.
Look, in the interest of being transparent, I did actually have lunch with Ruby earlier today. Completely platonically. It was 45 minutes, and then it was done, and I came here to meet you guys. I don't want any secrets or...
But it's already a secret, Rez. You made
Not
it
anymore.
a secret. You have a phone. You could have just texted me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just still getting used to the whole checking in vibes and on a headmistress vibes.
I already think you should think about your actions.
See you, Bells. Crikey.
I'm loving the disco ball shirt today.
Do you know what?
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
time the sun hits me, I feel
Yeah.
like I'm blinding someone.
So, you enjoying Sydney?
Do you know what? I actually really love Sydney.
Yeah.
I think I don't actually want to go home.
You don't want to go home? You feel like you could live here?
I feel like I could live here. My mum actually called me. She was like, I'm preparing myself for you not to come home.
In all seriousness, though, like, how are you doing at the moment? Like,
Yeah, I'm doing good. It's been a weird couple of days. I guess I wanted to thank you for giving me the heads up the other day about the
Yeah.
whole Ruby and Rez situation, because that was quite a shock to the system, let's say.
I'm actually sorry that I'm the person that had to have that conversation with you.
I want to enjoy my time in Sydney, so if he doesn't want to commit, then I'm also not going to put all my eggs in his basket.
So you're open to getting to know new people?
I'm single. Like, me and Rez will still do our thing, but we've both had that discussion that we are single, so...
I think it would be great for us to, spend a bit more time together.
Yeah, no, I'm down.
It'd be lovely. Hang on, man.
Hey, mate, you all right?
Yeah, how are you?
Hey, Rez.
Yeah, good. Well, it's a little hot, actually. I wore the wrong flannel shirt. I'm glad I've caught the both of you, because I've heard you've got some pretty strong opinions of me, so I thought we could unpack it together.
Pretty strong opinions of you?
Yeah.
I think what I'd say is strong opinions of, like, the things that I've heard and what I've seen you do, not of you as your character in general.
For you to go out of your way then to call Bella and tell her that I got in the taxi with Ruby, I just feel like it's a bit much. I feel like...
Sure.
I would have understood it if it was Temps or Sam or anyone else around that table, really, but I don't feel like we know each other that well. Do you know what I mean?
From my situation, it felt like, from the way it was described to me, that it was disrespect.
I've got a situation with a lovely Bella here, and I've also got an ex-girlfriend that I've known for 10 years. 10 years is a long time, dude, right?
Yeah, I get that.
I think you're probably 12.
Oh, no, I don't think there's anything wrong with you going for lunch with her. I think that's lovely. I'm friends with my exes.
Great.
What I don't love is that you didn't tell Bella first.
Right.
So if you didn't have anything to hide, then be upfront.
I've got my mates telling me they think you want to crack on with her.
Okay, mate.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so like, it is a bit awkward. It is a bit weird.
But also, Rez, we did establish yesterday that, if we're on the same page and we're single, and I'm also going to be transparent with you because that's how we work, and Hugo has actually asked to hang out with me, and
Yeah, well...
Love that for
I
you
think,
guys.
yeah, I'm going to go.
Yeah.
That's sick.
We've spoken about the idea of getting to know each other properly.
Yeah, no, I think you should. I think you should.
We're single now, so...
Absolutely.
Like, we're still dating each other, but...
Yeah. Why
You
not
don't
date
wanna
more?
commit?
Yeah, why not date more?
Well, you don't want to commit, so...
No, I think it's good. It's a good decision. Why not date more in the same friendship circle? The more, the merrier. You could do a
well,
man
yeah.
date. Why don't
A
we do a
man
man
date?
date?
Rez.
So you could do a girl date, I'll do a man date with Hugo, and I'll get to know Hugo more. You'll realise I'm not a cog.
I'm not,
Love that.
I've never once said you're cock.
I
I've never
think the
said you're a dick or anything.
situation...
And also hanging out.
I think the situation's
Rez.
a lot clearer now, by the way. I think
Okay.
just a light bulb moment in my head. Why don't I just do more?
Rez, why are you
Why don't I
being
get in more
silly?
taxis with Ruby, have more things for you to report back, like Robinson Crusoe, and actually bring you guys together? I think it's a fantastic thing.
Why are you
Anyway,
being
actually,
weird
I'm quite
about
thirsty.
this?
I'm going to go and get a drink. I wouldn't want to cramp your guys' style. Thanks for clearing up.
Rez, you're being silly.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Okay, sweet.
Wow.
That went down well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a hectic few days with everything going on with Rez, but I actually also received a message from Jazz asking if I'd been out on a date with you.
Yeah.
Like, how did you leave? Because obviously she's my friend. I don't want to tread on anyone's toes.
Yeah. Well, like, we left things as, we are not together.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that she knows that too.
So I've got a little bit of company.
Hey, peeps.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Yeah,
good.
well, how are you?
Hi.
How are you going?
Hey, this is Isabella. This is Bella.
Nice to meet you again.
To see you again.
Hugo.
Hugo.
Hi,
Nice to
how are
meet
you
you.
going? Nice to meet you.
Lovely.
The zoo was good. Bella was telling me you went to the zoo.
Yeah, we actually had a nice time.
And you saw kangaroos and koala bears.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was a lot of fun.
How are you guys?
Yeah, good. Just doing the rounds. Invited Isabella here, introducing her to the peeps.
Glad you've done.
Everyone, clearly.
Yeah.
Not just a certain few.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. This is nice, guys. Like,
It's good.
yeah, I feel very comfortable in this. Yeah.
But more comfortable than last time, I think.
I think this has all been quite uncomfortable.
Really? Yeah, well, I think it's getting better, isn't it?
Is that?
Yeah?
I think so. Like, seems much better than our previous encounters, I think.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's better than our previous encounters. It's still a little bit uncomfortable, no.
Yeah.
Do you guys mind giving us a second?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
sure.
course.
Go
Of
for it.
course.
Cool, thank you.
Catch you in a
See you in a
yeah.
bit.
See you. Your date.
Not actually my date.
Not your date?
No.
So what?
Just met the other night.
I know, I was there.
Just figured to hang out. Good opportunity. Have a quick Barbie.
Yeah, maybe read the room a little bit.
We did have a chat. Said I got that girl's number. Said I've been speaking to her. Probably going to invite her out. Haven't decided yet. I decided. I didn't think I needed to check in with you prior to that, like I have to check in with you before I see Ruby.
Rez, don't Don't be a bitch.
I'm not being a bitch.
You are being a bitch.
I'm not, but the bottom line is, you're here with Hughes, yeah? You guys actually look quite cute together. I want to get to know people in Sydney. We're not here that long. Just to clarify, we're single. There is no you and I.
We are single, but we were and have been dating.
We have been dating, yes, but as I said, I need to work out now.
Together.
I know. This isn't easy. I'm just saying that...
Hi, Bella.
Yeah, I'm okay. How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
How's this situation?
Just in the middle of working it out, actually.
Okay, how's that going?
Slight pit stop now that you're here.
Yeah, you apologising for your behaviour?
Sorry?
Are you apologising for your behaviour?
I don't know. Do you want me to? Seems like you want me to, desperately.
Yeah, I would quite like you to. Or at least set it straight where you're both out with each other.
It's got nothing to do with you.
No, I see a girl who's madly in love with you.
Whoa,
you keep her there.
So you madly in love with me?
Whoa, guys,
So this is where things are going. This is where things are going.
I have
wrong.
not once said that I'm madly in love with
I'm not
Rez.
privy to the conversations you're having with Hugo, Temps. You know she's dating Hugo as well, right?
Yeah, because you told her that you were both single, so she can go and do what she wants.
So what the f*** is the problem?
But you're just keeping her there when it suits you.
No, I'm not. She's single. She's not there. She's dating Hugo, mate. This
But
is
we
what
hadn't
everyone's
had the
keeping
conversation
understand.
until now. Yes, now I'm absolutely single, 110%.
But I thought you were already single.
But we were still supposed to have some form of care for each other. We never had
Who
the
said I don't care?
conversation.
Who said I don't care?
You act like you don't care.
Why?
I think let's take it back to before anything happened with the Hugo situation.
I am dating Hugo because of the situation between us. It's very
you're doing it to
difficult.
spite me?
I'm not doing it to spite you at all, but nothing's ever been black and white between us.
Because I don't want to lead you on, Bells, and I can't commit, I've said, let's open up the door and meet new people, because actually you deserve that.
Yes.
And if
But
someone
why don't you
cares,
just
actually-
cut it, though? By doing that, what it looks like is you're giving her an inch but not giving her the full chance at the mile. So you're saying, let's both be single, let's go and explore this. But it's not fair, because you really like Rez.
I do, and you know
And I think
that.
you're a lot more committed to Rez than he is to you. But by
think
not
I give
cutting
you
it
more than
off, you're giving her that chance and
give
hope,
me.
and it's not fair. I'm saying stuff based on how Bella's feeling and your actions that I've seen. I don't think it is very respectful.
Oh, cheers, mate. Bye. You don't need to be here.
I'm not going anywhere.
You don't
Can
know
we please
Bella.
just bring it back to me,
She's
because
never
this is
mentioned your
actually-
name.
No, you're right. I don't know Bella that well, but I
Well,
can
then you
see...
don't know me either, so bounce.
But I can see when a
Why are you getting
person's
involved?
upset, and I can see when somebody's
Why are you getting
actions
involved?
aren't respectful.
Why are you getting involved?
To
I've
it.
done nothing wrong to Bella. What I'm reacting to is people chiming in with their opinions that are irrelevant. They don't actually know both sides of the story, which is exactly what
I'm
you're
chiming in
Hello.
based on your action.
I can't do it anymore. I don't want to just be this doormat and everyone thinks and tells me that I'm sad all the time. It's not fun. And listen, we're not going to fall out, but with all due respect, like, this just
like a
has to be
doormat,
finished.
Bells. Hey, listen.
This has to
it
be
needs
finished. We cannot do it. I cannot do it. I'm sorry.
It's done. No more dating. That's it.
That is it.
That's fine. No problem.
I'm going to go now. I'll leave you to it.
How are you?
Definitely feel a bit disappointed in everything that's happened with JJ. I'm very much out at this point. I think I really wanted to believe what he was saying on the boat, but I think, you know, there is no smoke without fire. And
But there's also no point in wasting your time out here in Sydney.
Oh, are
forgetting
you
it.
joking? He's got the full chop. He's never visiting Chelsea.
You're elite. You shouldn't give it to people that don't deserve it.
I think the younger Ruby would have definitely put up with a hell of a lot more. I've changed and grown a lot over the last 6 months. I think I definitely feel a bit more self-assured at the moment in myself, and like I am very aware of what I want and also very aware of what I don't want. I just really want to enjoy my time here.
That's the attitude.
I want to enjoy it.
May that continue.
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't help but feel a little bit protective over you. Do you know what I mean? And you're amazing, inside and out.
That's really
And,
sweet,
you
Rez.
know, I'll always be there for you.
Vice versa.
How are we, Bells?
Swings and roundabouts. It's been interesting 24 hours.
I have invited Rez down here tonight to have a drink.
I don't think I will be sticking around for that. I went home and Rez was at the house. He was there with Ruby again. I feel like I can't have any space away from it. Listen, in an ideal world, none of this would have happened. I would have actually been with Rez, but it's upsetting me.
I just want you to just step away from that. I want you to step away from Rez. I want you to step away from Ruby. I want you to just cut them out of your mind, cut them out of your life, really. Because there's a lot of stuff.
But just like, I don't want to have to cut him out
What,
my life.
can you have him as a friend? Can you have Rez as just a friend?
I think so, yeah.
Could you be friends with Rez if him and Ruby were still each other's lives?
In the capacity that they are now, no.
And what is that capacity?
Too close for comfort.
Bells.
Hey.
Hey, you right? You good?
Not really.
How's things?
Not fantastic. It felt like I was being attacked, but again, I completely understand where she's coming from. It's not nice, but I'm not doing anything maliciously. I did go out with Hugo because I didn't know what was going on between us, and to be quite honest, he was just being kind, and it took my head away from everything that was going on between.
You shouldn't apologise for that. That's absolutely fine.
It's just, I don't know how to say it. It's hard for me, Rez, because to be completely honest with you, I have been in love with you for so long, and I feel like I hide it. I have, like, I've been in love with you for a long time, and it's hard for me to pretend that I haven't been, and the only person I actually ever wanted to be with was you, but I couldn't have it, so now I'm here.
Listen, Bells. I
don't expect you to, like,
I didn't
return
know you felt
anything,
like
but
that.
I feel like everyone is telling you, so I
didn't know you
may
felt
as well
like that.
just lay all my cards on the table.
Listen, that's not easy. That's an admirable thing for you to do. That's
No, it's,
amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. You're
well,
welcome.
no, I did. Sorry, I'm nervous. But thank you for being honest with me. You know, and I want to be as transparent with you as possible. I think we're all just trying to do our own thing out here, and you know, Ruby and I kind of connected a lot more after you and I stopped what we were doing, and we did share a kiss. And I just wanted to be fully transparent with you.
So it was just one kiss, or?
No.
No.
No, it wasn't. It was.
course it wasn't.
It was a few, couple of kisses.
I'm so embarrassed.
I'm sorry
Actually,
you feel
it's
that
the
way.
one thing, you know, it's the one thing that would upset me more than anything. And you kept saying to me, it's platonic, there's nothing there, we're just friends. I don't feel anything towards her. If I wanted to, I would. Well, clearly you wanted to, and you did.
It was platonic, and I'm really sorry.
It's not platonic, you kissed her. I'm literally heartbroken to the
feeling
core.
Genuinely, Bells.
Honestly,
I'm so
Rez,
sorry.
it speaks mountains. I'm gonna go.
Oh, my hands up.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Oh, poor old
joking.
Hugo.
I'm joking.
Hospitable.
Hospitable. Are you glad that you grew He's just quiet over there.
Yeah. Hello.
Get all in.
Speechless.
Oh, Rezzy.
How are we, gang?
Don't know, how are we?
Not good, then?
You're not great. Wanna spill some tea, Ruby?
With what?
Oh, golly.
Dunno, you tell me.
I'm happy to.
No, I think Ruby should.
Tell them what? Go on, Rez, you've just had a conversation.
And I mentioned that you and I had been hanging out since you and JJ parted ways, and her and I had parked things, and you know,
Parked things or ended things.
ended things,
Right.
and then
You two had kissed?
Yeah, we
we
have.
kissed. Yeah.
A few times.
You've kissed?
But not like a passionate kiss.
We've been hanging out.
Yeah,
It's-
we have.
It's not deep.
Just been hanging out, it's not deep, although I've been saying to both of you for months how uncomfortable it makes me feel.
He was my boyfriend of 10 years, Bella. You're both single. I do not owe you an explanation.
I just think it's quite rich.
Like, you don't speak to me about how you feel about Rez. We don't really communicate.
No,
like,
because
we're not
we
mates.
don't,
I don't ask
because
you.
it's
We don't
awkward
speak
because
to
you
one
run to
another.
Rez all the time.
It's not a one-way situation. Like, Rez
You
rings
know
me.
I felt how I felt about the situation. You know how it's been.
Like, I'm not going to sit here and take all the heat for that, Rez.
You're not taking
You're
all the
single,
heat.
he's
It's
single,
just
I'm
so
single.
much.
We're not friends. He was my ex of 10 years.
But both of you
Has anyone in this room been with anyone for longer than 5 years? Anyone here? No.
Embarrassing.
So I
You
don't-
two both made me feel so ridiculous for even thinking that anything would ever happen between you two. I thought there was nothing, and you both said to me it's so platonic. Kissing someone is not platonic.
So, all due respect, I don't count you as a friend at the moment. I
don't
like
count
you and I
as a friend.
respect
I haven't for months.
Okay, so then don't give me ag if I'm not your mate. You're
But
single,
we
he's
live
single.
together, and you have been pretending to be my friend, and then
I
you
get
sneak
on
off,
with you
do
in the
whatever
house,
with
but I
Rez.
don't feel the need to come
Bells,
up
You
there's
with
no
text Rez
sneaking.
saying that I'm flirting with Hugo. It's just, I just
I'm
don't
not
get it. I feel like you're
Ruby,
relishing in the
I'll
fact that
text
this is ended.
You should be angry at me.
I'm angry at both of you.
Yeah.
I'm
But
embarrassed.
Ruby's not your.
I'm embarrassed, Rez, because I
Bells.
said it for months.
Bells.
I knew there was always something going on in
No,
you
but there
tonight.
wasn't.
You said-
Bells, there wasn't anything going on. You,
God, honestly,
Bella, there actually wasn't anything going on. I'm actually being serious.
doing this
Ruby and I have started hanging out since her and JJ parked ways. I'm being serious.
I think the problem is she's never admitted how she actually really feels about him.
She's saying that she said all this to me. She hasn't. She has not sat there. We don't converse.
Ruby, she's going to be threatened by you because of the history.
Humiliated,
Yeah, and I'm sorry if
and
you're
even
humiliated.
lived, and Tristan, and everyone knew, and I live with these people, and I don't, and I look like a mug.
She's so in love with Rez.
But she doesn't say that.
No, but she has said it. She is in love with Rez.
No, but she hasn't said it openly. I don't think this. By the way, I'm really sorry. It's not on Ruby.
Committed to her. Hold on.
She sat there smug about it.
She's not smug. She's not.
She is. I can see.
She's not smug. I just can't have
And
a
you're
friendship
sat there
with her
having a
and
go
you.
at me for being friends with Tristan.
It's not what you think. It's not like me and Ruby have been having a secret affair. Really, it's not.
No, but you got to understand this. These guys have been dating for a long time now, and I have to say I have been lying for a long time to a girl who I'm now friends with.
For a long time.
Ruby, I've seen it all.
Rez,
I'm saying I'm sorry.
please,
I genuinely am.
please, I need a minute.
Like, I know you guys are doing your thing, and I'm not
Who's your
judging.
longer-term mate, Ruby or Bella?
Honestly,
It's irrelevant.
Tristan.
Me, I could pull the f***ing whistle on everything that's going on. I've said nothing. It's got to do with Rez having a clean-cut conversation with Bella, saying this is where I'm at.
Have you said
Also,
this to
Bella,
her?
I mean, Rez, listen, Rez. Bella never knows where she stands with you.
She does now.
I think you guys can do whatever the f*** you want to do, but she deserves to know.
Look, I'm not diminishing your feelings here, and I don't want to see you upset. I don't ever want to upset you. I understand that I have. Tristan has blown the reality of the situation into a bigger deal.
It's hard. I hate even admitting this, but I was and am, I guess, still in love with Rez, and it's so hard to see, and that's where this all stemmed from yesterday. To be honest with you, I actually wanted to be sick. It was like, I always had this gut feeling when you broke up with your boyfriend that something would happen between you two just because of the history. So it's, when it actually happened, it's kind of like a dagger in the heart, I suppose.
You know, I'm sorry you were so upset. It was never my intention to upset you. I'm sorry how it all came about.
I think I just don't feel like you do respect me or ever did respect our relationship.
I think I do respect you. Like, yes, I didn't think of you when I kissed him, but I feel like sometimes, like, because of the 10 years, he's like mine, but he's not mine.
But, I mean, I don't know, where does this leave you and Rez? I mean, obviously we live together, it's gonna be awkward. I don't want it to be awkward. How do you feel towards him, I guess?
I don't know. Obviously, I'm not going to shy away from my friendship with Rez. We're going to continue hanging out, and I don't know what's going to happen.
How are you, Ruby?
I mean, yesterday was a lot. It just feels like Tristan has put us in a really sticky situation, and I actually think it's quite unfair and also just not really his business.
I take the blame for a lot of this because I'm the one that put you in this position.
Do you think it's truly, like, over with you and Bella?
Yes, we drew a line in the sand. We were never
You have
official.
done before.
Yeah, I know. We were drawn back together, and that happens. And that's part
I know,
of life.
it
But,
happens.
yeah, but what I'm saying is that Bella and I, at the barbecue, we drew a line in the sand. It was clear. We weren't hanging out from then on. And that is when you and I started hanging out. And the only time I've actually enjoyed being out here, to be honest, is with you.
With me?
Yeah. I can't help it. We do have that connection. And all the stuff's said and done, and what's happened's happened. No one's competing with, I feel, the connection I have with you.
Oh, that's nice.
Like your slippers, by the way.
Thank you. I wore them because I know you like them.
They've got a smiley face.
Yeah, turn that frown upside down. We are always drawn to one another. There's always been something very special there that I never really found again. I love hanging out with you too. And like,
I thought you say how you love me.
I don't know what I'm saying. I just know that.
Do you love me?
I love you.
Very quiet house. Where is everyone?
Yeah. Rez is not here.
He is, he's out on a date.
On a date?
With Ruby.
With Ruby.
And Ruby's mother.
And her mother?
Yeah.
What it is, I just don't really understand what Rez is doing. I think he's very much saying to me that there's like nothing going on with him and Ruby, and it's just old habits, and they had 10 years together and it didn't work, so why would it work now? And I told him I was gonna stay in Sydney after you guys go home, and he's basically saying like, no, you're not, you're coming home, we're gonna talk about it and like figure this out.
Well, figure what out, though? Well, you guys?
Yeah, I feel like he's acting a total different way with me in private.
In what sense?
Rez had obviously been kissing Ruby, but prior to the dinner party, been kissing me, so it's obviously doing both at the same time.
You had kissed Rez?
Yeah, which I shouldn't have, but to be honest, it's hard not to, and I think I got reeled back in.
Like, it's not fair from his side to be kissing you and Ruby. I don't think that's right at all.
But he's like, I feel like he's trying to have his cake and eat it with both of us. And Ruby's probably also naive to this all. I genuinely don't feel like he's being truthful with anyone.
I mean, I can't wait to get home for Christmas. I feel like nothing beats London at Christmas.
I think you're right. It really doesn't. I mean, oh,
Mrs.
hello.
Adler. How are you?
Rez, nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Hey, Ruby.
Hi.
Well,
Thank you, so are you.
thank you.
Just heard some stories.
What stories? Tell me.
The kissy
Oh,
stories.
kissy. Oh, golly. It's been fun.
Well, it's good. I'm glad you've had a good time. That's great. But I think, you know, it's time to get back to reality, perhaps, when you get back to London and...
Perhaps.
Well, OK, guys, it's lovely seeing you. I'm going to let you get on and...
Good to see you, Annabelle. Mwah.
And you.
Bye, Mum.
Take care.
Honey, see you soon.
Love you.
Lovely to see you.
Bye.
Bye. Does she hate me?
No.
That was convincing.
No, my mum doesn't hate you. Rez, you're huge parts of, you know, my life and my family's life, and they, you know, want to see you happy and me happy, and I don't really care for all the opinions, especially if they're not positive. I know that I'm here enjoying my time, and however I choose to do that, as long as I'm not intentionally upsetting anyone, then I will continue to go about it that way.
Here. Who would you rather? You can ask me.
No, I'm not doing would you rather. But like, who?
You can ask me.
You ask. You really want me to ask you?
JJ or me?
You.
Perfect, that was the answer I was looking for. Your turn?
Bella or me?
You.
I didn't even have to say anything.
There you go, I did it for you. Did I get it?
Perfect.
I did it. Cheers, thank you very much. I've got something for you. It's nothing major, don't worry
What
about
is
it.
it?
I remember you gave me these, but the reason why I wanted to give them back to you
Oh, you're giving them back.
is because, you see it says Arubith and it says Sluey. These are all names that you have from people that care about you. And I know I gave them to you, and that's like signifies that I care about you, but other people call you these that care about you as well.
Thank you. I don't know why I'm crying.
Don't, you're gonna make me cry.
Thank you.
Because I feel that you've had a tough time
I
recently,
have.
and it's really nice to see you happier.
I've had the best time out here with you, and it's honestly been, like, life-changing, this trip, in so many ways.
Hugs? Love you.
I don't know what's being said to you. I don't know what you're saying or what you're saying that I'm saying, but I feel like there's a big blur going on here and a lot of confusion on your side, Rez, because you're the person causing this, because a lot has happened in private, which I feel like you're not sharing with the rest of the group, and you're happily
What's happened in
saying
private?
that you're dating Ruby. Dude, you were kissing me like whatever days after you were kissing her before the dinner party. So it's not done.
Bells, we met a week before the dinner party. Yes, you tried to kiss me. We did kiss.
I tried to kiss you. Sorry, I'm not having that.
I'll hold my hands
You
up. I'll
asked
hold
to
my hands
kiss
up.
me.
No,
You asked to kiss
first of
her.
all-
You asked to
first
kiss
of all,
me.
I
I'm
didn't
not
ask
having
to
that. You're
kiss
not
you,
gonna, I'm not
Bella.
going to stand
Bella, I didn't
here
ask
like
to
a
kiss you. You were quite-
crazy
Bells,
girl.
that's
You said,
private between
shall
you
we
and I.
kiss?
As in, did you
Bells,
make
have I ever
out?
said that to you? Have I ever said,
Yes.
shall we kiss?
Oh,
I've never said that to you.
Rez, You
Hey,
are
Bells.
lying.
Hey, Bells.
I'm not
Do you know what the thing is here?
with you. This is
Belle, hey, Bells.
ridiculous.
Bells, I don't care anymore. You and I haven't worked,
No,
darling.
we haven't worked. I'm not
Exactly.
saying
Since the dinner party, has Rez said to you that he wants to make it work with you?
Don't lie.
When I said to you that
Don't
I was
lie.
staying in Sydney, you said, no, Bells, you need to come home so we can talk about this.
You and I are nothing, so, like, I don't understand why you're causing such a palaver.
Rez, I always thought, actually, that Ruby was the problem in this. But it's not Ruby. It's you.
Oh, okay.
Because you're trying to play both. And Ruby, I've only come over here because if you're going to get into this with him, I just think
you're a girl's
he
girl.
deserves to know I'm
'Cause you're
not
a girl's girl.
I'm a girl's
Oh,
girl. No,
she's a
I've
girl's
never
girl.
said I'm a girl's girl.
So what-
Stop
so you're then
being
over here
a
just-
bitter,
I'm
boring.
really sorry you feel like that, Bells.
I'm sorry
but
you feel
ultimately,
like that. I'm
okay,
sorry
calm
you're...
down.
Ruby, I'm genuinely sorry. This is actually nothing against you. We don't need to speak ever again. Bye,
Don't worry,
Rez.
delighted to do that, Bella.
Stunning.
And actually, it's been since week 1 you and I haven't
Shut
worked.
up, Rez, you lying piece of
Oh, there we go. Sorry you had to deal with that.
I've mentioned Bella quite a lot to you since the dinner party.
And honestly, I've
said,
never met up with her
I've
since.
really asked, I've drummed home.
Rubes, I've
is
never
it
met up.
over? Are you hanging out?
Okay.
You keep calling me Bella.
I'm very pressurised at the moment.
I shouldn't be dragged into this mess. It feels messy. You're saying it's not. You're saying you've done nothing wrong. She's saying something very different. Just don't think there's no smoke without fire.
She's making out something that isn't the
So
case.
she's just lying. She's just
Yes.
lying through her teeth.
No, what I'm saying is that she's making it a different truth than it actually is.
At this moment in time, I just need to think about this whole situation and digest this. So I hope you have a good day.
Sorry.